Another sunny morning in Subsistence, and we have some rogues nearby, very close to the base. Not very happy about that, but we're going to go out and get some resources today. I have made a few changes to this area, basically just move things around. So you saw our wall over here. And we've got some nice view of over the tree here, where the hunters are going to probably come and stand behind. I need to pick up these fibres if I can. We have the doorway out, and I moved the tall wall and made a low wall here so we can get a shot on the hunters if they stand next to those trees. So we've got a couple of options if they stand there. And if they stand in these bushes, they're quite far back, so they're not too much of an issue. This rock could be a hiding spot, but it should be pretty manageable. And we managed to enclose this tree without giving them any cover. But I reorganised this, so I can't remember exactly how it was before. But now, I think I moved these two curved foundations were more this side, and I moved them here now. Once these guys have moved, I'll be able to show you from down below exactly what this looks like, but this is actually a really nice spot. I might move some plants onto here or something. Gets a lot of sun here, not that that's an issue in the game anyway. But yeah, just reused all the items that were already here. Pretty happy with that. Put a staircase in, obviously, so we can run up here. Eventually, we're going to have walls all the way along the edge of this stone. But for now, it's pretty good as it is. I've been using coal to top up the fire. You'll notice I've got some items here in my inventory. I want to build a couple of half walls and a full glass wall. And you'll see why in just a moment. We'll put the glass away and the scrap. And I'm going to grab the other building materials. We'll do a tiny bit of building before we head out. Yeah, those hunters are having a hard time out there. I'm very happy to hear. I've been running the refinery, and we've actually finished refining all of the iron and all of the copper. We're pretty well off for these items right now. And I'm working on the zinc that we have. And I've made a couple of circuit boards, and we've got some materials to make another one. And I can definitely get a couple more going. Problem is, we are out of electrical components again, which is a real shame. I did want to grab the sheets and the hammer, and you'll see why in just a moment. You can see off in the distance I've been playing around with a few ideas. Haven't done too much, don't worry. Right, okay, let's get outside. Hopefully we won't be disturbed out here. I'll show you what we've done. So I have a garage door now here for our ATV. We've got to give it some protection, and that is why I have a couple of building pieces, glass pieces particularly, that I've made here. I'm going to put down a couple of these walls. That should work. Yep, and we're going to mirror what we've got on the other side because I love the look of that. And then eventually we'll put a roof on as well. Not sure I have the materials ready or available to put a roof on, but we'll definitely give it a go. And yeah, a glass wall on the back here. Now, is this going to fit? Or am I going to need more? Let's see. Ah, yes. Okay. All right. Well, I like the fact that this is glass at the back. Do I need some half walls here? What's the measurement? Or do I need some half glass walls either side maybe? I might have enough. Let's have a look. I would like a glass roof ideally, but Let's have a look. How much glass do we have left? We do have a bit. I need to know what that measurement is. Is it 1.5? Or 2? Oh, I can tell from here it's 1.5. Okay, this is the other bit of building that I did. Made another ramp. And a garage door. And a ramp for the exit. So this is going to be our exit out of the base. And I did sort of rearrange a few things around here. Not too much. And I've definitely not finished boxing stuff in. But I do like that. I like that as an option for the exit. This is an overlap of 2, isn't it? So it's 1.5 really, I think. Let me crouch and let's pick this up. We can kind of see the size we're looking at. Yeah, it's going to be 1.5. Okay, so I just need a half glass wall for this back here, I reckon. It's a shame I can't center this in the middle. I wonder if I can. Yeah, let's have a look. We've got a few materials. I can waste a couple of these, I'm sure. Let's see what that looks like when we try and line it up a little better. Have they gone? No, they're still there. I see them. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with all of this so far. Let's pop this down here. I think that is going to be... Yeah, that's... I mean, we could do that. I would love this to be a half. What is one of these? Is it the same width as this here? I wonder. Let me move this out of the way. This is half the width of this, then I can use that to centre it, so... We'll see. Hopefully it is. No, it is just half of one of those. I forgot. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, that's a real shame. That is a real shame. Maybe I do the same thing across the back here. And make it like no, I do want to be able to see. I think a solid wall of glass at the back here would be kind of nice. Okay. Well, I've wasted a few materials here, but that's fine. What do I reuse this one for? Can I reuse this for anything? I might delete that piece and get the materials back. It's a real shame I can't... Yeah, I want that full glass. I do. I want that full glass. What could I reuse this for? I could box in the bit underneath with these things, couldn't I? Like that. And then once I make them solid... the metal, once I upgrade them, then we'll be good. Yeah, okay. Let's make a bottom piece. And let's make that glass piece as well, which is going to be this. Okay. Yeah, I think that piece will be protected enough to not be an issue. Right, I need 5 little bits of iron. 5. Let me make sure this is still topped up. The fire just goes down so quickly. Right, so I want one of those. Gonna look a bit weird, but I think it's gonna work. What I wanted glass here for is I don't want to lose the light inside here. Yeah, I think that's going to look better. I can go in here now. Yeah, okay. Right, so we've got this bit along the bottom. We'll box in. And this bit here, which I could maybe turn into a door at some point in the future. If we ever get these half-wall doors made available. You never know. Might be an option in the future. I think that looks pretty good. So I have these alloy sheets. I do want to upgrade these up here to the metal floor because I think it will look better. Nice. And then I need this. So this is where the overlap is happening. Weird the way it works, isn't it? But that does look much better, doesn't it now? Do I upgrade that as well? What would that be to upgrade? Let's see. 4. And I've only got 4 left. So let's say no for the moment. Do I upgrade that down there or leave it as it is? We've got some upgrades we want to do definitely here. If these are 2 each, then I'm going to do these bits because I think this will look better. This one and this one. All right, I think that's pretty good. That's the beginnings. We'll put a roof on. And I will make that, oh, good grief, I will make that a glass roof so that we don't lose the light, as I said. I think that looks okay with the glass like that. I should maybe have made just these vertical pieces here, but I think that's okay. I can live with that for sure. Yep, okay, lots of upgrades and stuff to do. Let me put some stuff away. There is a crate waiting for me on the deck over here. Let me grab that. Oh, and let's see if we can get that fibre because I need so much of this fibre for building. We have had a plane crash on the map as well. It is over by my original base. And it's right up in the mountains again, so quite inaccessible. I like this. I think this works really well. We're not really being blocked too much by the tree. Are you coming over here? Hello? Hi. Yeah, when they've gone, I'll show you the underneath bit of this build there. I like that though. I'm pretty happy with that. And it all flows quite nicely. Right, okay, let's get that in there. We'll put these building materials away. We have the cordage. We're doing okay on cordage. I went out and kind of scavenged a few bits and pieces. But we definitely need some more alloy sheets now. And we'll put that down here. Put the hammer away. We've got a few pieces of glass left, although I should start picking up some more sandstone. So we can make some more. So we're going to want glass for the roof for sure. Let's have a look what this looks like from here. Yeah, I'm thinking either we'll put like just a plain glass ceiling on. Down there. Or we could go with a couple of these back to back. They're 7 each. These are 6 each. Yeah, so we're going to have to work on the glass as well. That looks pretty good though. Happy with that. It's a bit awkward to get in and out to get to the control panel down there, but I'll live with it. I like it having a little bit of protection. And the reason I put that wall so far back over there is if we do get hunters down there throwing grenades, they're not going to hit the ATV from there, I hope. I really do hope so. Right, how are we doing for power? Power is brilliant. Oh my gosh. We've got full mass as well. I'm wondering if we should maybe Craft another. I don't have the electrical components. Power and mass. It would have been lovely to make some more power and mass storage. I just don't have the components. That's not good. Yeah, this isn't blocking the light too much. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Right, let's get out and go and do some looting. Liver and onions will be good for both our stats. We can have another tomato. Have a drink of water. I've got protein bars on me. I'll just grab a couple more. We should make a lockpick. Ah. Well, that's a shame. Look, I've got that bug in single player. That's going to be stuck on the screen now. Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to have to save. Go to the menu and reload the game. Hopefully, sorry about the black screen. Hopefully the game loads. Sometimes the game doesn't load for me lately. I've been having the problem again. Let's see if it works this time around. Black screen again. It might kick me back to desktop. We'll see. No, it worked. It's all good. Okay, we're lucky. Right, good. I haven't had that problem with stuff sticking on the screen in single player before. It's a common co-op game bug, but I've not had it at all with single player. That's a very odd bug to have appeared right now. Is there anything else I could be refining? Well, we've got all of this power. There's some obsidian in here. Let's split that in half and let's start refining a bit of this, I think. And we'll just start using this power up because, yeah, we've got a lot. This is the benefit of all of the solar panels now, 1.47. During the day, we're in good shape. Fire will be okay. I've got a strength boost. I don't have a lockpick. Could maybe make a lockpick. Do I have a couple of boards left? I do. Now I've noticed as well, the mouse is very slow in responding when I'm right clicking to shift and click stuff out of the crates. It's incredibly slow to respond. And that's a co-op thing. Again, a co-op bug. So a couple of issues with the game again. Anyway, hopefully we're not too far away from the next update. I mean, who knows? Only cold games. Oh, we've got some wood here. I'll grab that. My bear over there, but we're heading this way. So we can't really do too much more building. I do like the fact that we've made some progress on that. I do need to put a door here as well. And I'm thinking, probably at this level here, we'll put a doorway out. And the whole turning this to get to here, I really still don't know what I want to do there yet. Some good suggestions in the comments on the last video. Did I pick up my lockpick? I did. To use triangles just to turn. Yep, that's an option. I did that in the old base for sure. Can make a nice sort of angled turn and customize it quite well doing that. So that's an option. I just need to have some builder materials with me and then I can experiment really. Let's grab the fibre. And I wouldn't mind looking for a lot of crates as well. I don't know how much of the daytime we have left. Not much. Okay. Well, we might work through the night. Plane crash is at the old base, as I said. It's really in an inaccessible location. Right up in the mountains. But we could go over there. and go and have a look, see if we can grab those crates. They're so good for resources. Might have a run through this area down here. I just need a lot of the fibre. And we'll use one of the strength boosts and try and grab some wood as well. And I should really dive for pearls and maybe some sandstone, but I don't think I bought a new pickaxe with me. No. We might need a bit of food. I'm going to kill this wolf because we need food for the fridge. Was looking a bit bare. Aha, we've got 2 of those. That's lovely. Alright, let's carve you up. And we can quickly wash our hands before we move on. Got a liver there. I'll go and wash my hands in the pond. It's not worth using my canteen when we're so close by. Do I have a quick look for pearls? I could do. Yeah, there's one. Okay, we'll grab it. I think it's probably worth it at this point. And I think there's a sandstone there as well. Yeah, there's just so much I need. I just need a couple of good long loot days where we go out and just gather. I do wonder what's happening with the update. We would have normally seen one by now. I wonder if maybe Cold Games is working on something big. The fact that we're getting these co-op bugs, as I call them, at least the ones I've experienced in co-op, in a single player game, makes me wonder what's changed. I mean, has there been an update maybe? Sometimes changes are made and you can see them on the Steam DB. You can see that some packages have been changed or uploaded, or I don't know the exact term. So you can see that some changes have been uploaded. I didn't think I'd seen anything like that. But maybe it's some of the background or underlying code that goes with the game engine. I don't know. Something's changed though, definitely. Who knows? There's been a lot of Windows updates because I was having that problem, if you remember quite a few videos back now, where I couldn't get into the game. I couldn't actually load my saves. It would take several load attempts in order to load a save, and then I could play, and then it would randomly again stop loading again. And that disappeared for me after one of the Windows updates, and then it's returned again. So yeah, something's changed somewhere. Not exactly sure what. Nothing hardware wise on my PC anyway. This is good. We're getting a bit of wood without too much effort and a lot of fibre. We're getting towards the end of the day, so I need to be aware of that, and to get that meat home, put that in the fridge. And we should probably go and visit our mining operation and go and grab all the resources that we should have waiting over there for us as well. We could get those refined. Okay, we've got a bear this way. I'm running. I am running. Oh, I need that berry. Okay. Let's see how close this bear is. He might not even come over. I'm going to go for this crate first though, because I need the components. Come on. Yep, there's another one. Right, let's see. How far did you come up the hill? Can I grab this without you bothering me? No. Maybe if I crouch? I need that berry, please. Yeah, we did it. That's fine. Okay. Right, quick look for a lock crate around here. Wow, loads of fibre. Decent amount of wood as well. We got a bag here. I'm almost missed. Nice. What's that up there? What's that? Dark colour. Okay, just lots of ore. Any locked crates? Well, we've still got a bit of daylight. No, but there is a bag over there. Gonna walk around this piggy. Alright, let's go and have a look at this bag here. I need those electrical components. Right, come here, Wolfie. Ah, no, you're not going to bother me. I didn't think I was that far away, actually. He's going to bother me now. Okay, let's grab these. Almost the end of the day. Yeah, I guess we'll grab this too. Yeah, that meat's probably going off in my inventory. Hopefully we can get back. I'm going to eat the berries. I'll have a protein bar. Let's wash my hands. Reload. And let's quickly look for a locked crate over here. A lot of sunlight reflecting on stuff over here. Grab all of these, turn all of this into cordage. Kind of want this wood from here as well. This is not bad for fibre up here. We should probably start that crafting. We completely ran out of fibre. And I was really stuck. Couldn't do anything. I need to make sure that doesn't happen again. Right, we've got a bear. We have a chicken. More of this. Oh, and by the way, I think I found out where our fortress is. It's up in the mountain. I'll show you on the map tonight when we get back. It's much easier to see at night, of course. You can see their blue lights flashing around. They don't have a fire outside. Yeah, but they're up in the snow, which is really awesome. It's a really good location for them. I'm quite happy. They're out the way. They won't be bothering us, that's for sure. Just going to grab this and then we'll run home, I think. I'll go this way because we kind of know what's down here. Can't grab all of that because that bear's coming. Yeah, it's dark. Hopefully there are no hunters by the pond. We'll see. Yeah, it looks quiet, to be fair. I've noticed that the rogues or the normal hunters will travel quite a way to go fishing rather than fish immediately next to the water source they're camped next to, so... Yeah, we need a door here for sure, so we can definitely get that built. Probably there, as I say. Do I have the materials on me? I kind of do. Let's see, so we would want a doorway. We only need 3, okay. Let's make 3 of these. Maybe I'll get that placed before we go to go inside. We need a small stair there as well. I think this is a good spot for it. Actually, let's get inside and put the... let's get inside and put the meat in the fridge. Make sure we don't lose that. Get a light on. Another light. Alright, excellent. We didn't lose any of that. That's really good. Let's put some stuff in here then. So we've got enough now. We could make another power storage. We can definitely make some more stuff as well. Let's make that, and we will need a door. And we will need a stair. Do we want the small stairs? I think so. I quite like those. And we've got enough fat to pop in the fire. Do we need more fuel? Not quite, but soon. How is this all doing? Okay, good. Getting some good stacks of this stuff. Obsidian. Power's still doing really well. Really pleased with that. We got a pearl. Very cool. Okay, so we'll put these down in the morning when we can see, I think. Going to do a little bit longer. We've been recording for about 30 minutes or so. Amazing how quick it goes. And we need to put those away upstairs. They need to be refined. Have these moved? These have moved. The road. No, they've moved further back. How interesting. You see the light there? Let me get the rifle. That's not the rifle. They're just there. Can I see from here better? Yeah, they've moved just further back. They were right here before. They did not stay around very long, did they? Let's get inside then. I need to be careful here that I don't fall off, because I think that would probably kill me. Alright, so we're inside. It's going to be dark, but I'm going to bring the map up so I can show you. So, here is the medium hunter camp, just under the trees. You can see the fire just down here. Here is the small hunter base, just here. And you can see we have a set of rogues there. There'll be a green glow stick nearby. There you go. You can see the blue glow stick there. So there should be a green glow somewhere here. There'll be a blue one here, blue one here. Here is a rogue camp that we were just looking at. You can see the green light there. And over here is our fortress. So it's right in the base of the mountain. Really good location. I am pleased. I was thinking it was going to be down here somewhere. I can avoid these guys entirely until I'm ready to go and fight them. It looks like you can actually see, it's very faint and it is very dark, but you can actually see the footprint of the fortress being built there. And there's obviously our walls. And there's that overlook I was just showing you. We were looking from to look to the rogues over there. And this wall. Now, I'm looking at this from this view. And if I would have made that more straight, this wall, it would have met up here with the edge of the cliff. So that is something I could think of doing. I could turn these at a slight angle and replace them all going down a little bit straighter, but I don't know if I can really be bothered. Oh, and the plane crash. Okay, here is our original base with all the walls surrounding it. And here are the plane pilots. And they've crashed right almost at the top of that peak there. That's quite a high peak, and they're just nestled alongside it there. So not unreachable, but not a great position, and there's not a lot of cover there. I think there's like a couple of trees we could use maybe. But that's a big open area. Very interesting that those guys moved from, you know, right down here in the thing to just over the road there. Oh, you know what we could do? Okay, we have to do this today. Let's eat and top the fire up and stuff. We'll take the cable car because the cable car should go above the rogues. I want to do it. I want to see what happens. I'm going to use this coal. I'm going to use this coal for the fire. Just because I can. Let's top up the water. Do I have a water that needs topping up in here? Yeah, I've got a couple of them actually. Can get these on the fire. So a couple of things I want to show you. But yeah, we'll definitely do the cable car because that's going to be fun. We'll go and place this stuff first. One more, okay. And we can turn the lights off now, save the power. What else do I have? I've got feathers to put upstairs. And I'll put the rest of this coal away, I guess. Feathers, and I have that to refine, but I'll do that later. Let's get some food. Are we doing for power? Not bad. I probably should do something with this, but I'm just going to let it run for now. Yeah, food, water. We grab out of here. Right, so we want one of those. We'll put one away. We'll carry one with us. Let's get some food. We'll have a, yeah, steak and eggs and a tomato. Another tomato. Good. Right, let's go and put this door away. Am I happy leaving all of this? I think so. Right. A couple of things to check off the list then. Let's get this doorway in. And I'll put better stairs and stuff, but I think this is a really good place for the door. 6, not that one. Yep, perfect. And this. Yep, want it opening in, and we want the stairs right as we run up. Okay, so that's that taken care of. And we'll sort out all of this a bit later on. Let me show you the walls from down below. I can just run round here, it'll be just as quick. I was pretty happy with this. That's going to go right above those hunters. Wonder if they'll shoot at me. So before, the two curved pieces were here. Here and here. And it just felt so odd to me. And now they're above that bump out of the rock where the corner starts. And I think it just looks so much better. I really hate the way these don't reach the ground, but there's not much I can do about that. And as I say, I think we've encapsulated the tree into our build here quite well. We've got a something over there is going to nibble on us if I'm not careful. Let's get inside then. And this feels so much better to just run around and stand here, especially if we're going to have rogues camping down here. This is going to be useful. And they might come up here and stand because there is a little ways for them to approach here, but we can shoot down from here. Okay, so what am I doing? Let's put that back down there. Let's go and go over to our mining outpost. I'm going to grab this biofuel that we've been rendering. And oh, let me just check the power. How are you doing? We've got a bit of wind, so we should get a bit of power in. 0.82. Yeah, I guess it's a bit lower on the solar, isn't it? Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, so let's climb our tower. Yeah, okay. So do this slowly. Yeah, if I go too quickly, I do the bubble up and down thing. We've got room here for another solar panel, which I'm going to put in. And that'll be 2 rows this side, 2 rows that side. And then we'll start on a new row, I think. I'm just going to keep putting solar in because it's been so nice to just have resources to play with. To be able to charge up 400 mass. That's been awesome. So there's the platform. Our wall, beginnings at least. A lot of work left to do. And then here we have a view of the garage down there and this wall. And then we've got to do something up here, and someone did suggest putting a wall around this as well. And I think I'm going to have to, because that bear in the last episode dropped down here. And was, yeah, it was pretty awkward. Right, okay, let's get on here and let's go over to our other location. I will get my 44 ready. And where are these hunters? And are they going to attack? Are they going to be threatened? Are we going to be able to see them? We are whizzing by quite quickly. Sorry. Oh, that's fun. They're chasing me. Whoa, he's running really fast. He's keeping up with the... They're going to be waiting for me at the other side. Look at them go. Look at them go. Yeah, it's difficult to hit them while we're moving. I ran behind a tree. Oh, that was brilliant. Oh, there's a lot of wood down here. All right, well, I've gone and done it now. We might get attacked here. And none of this is in cover, so probably not the best idea. Let's see how we're doing for power and mass. Pretty good. Yeah, not bad. I'm going to top this up, though. And let's see what we've got here. Oh, brilliant. Look at this. And it's on still. That's good. 35 and 35. That's awesome. Really happy with that. Okay, let's grab some wood then. And fibre. We may as well clear this area around here. And that might give those rogues a little bit of time just to chill. And I think I probably do need to take them out now. We have a wolf. Let's see what else we've got along here. That was so funny watching them run along below us. They were fast. They were super fast. I could do without this storm game, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. Right, I've got a box over there. I definitely want to go and check that out because we need those boards. We're really stuck for crafting without these boards all the time. One. Okay. One's better than none, I guess. Alright, let's grab fibre. We'll grab the wood. There's a lot of wood over here. That's good. There is a berry. Another bag, another box here. I wonder, can you stop the carriage partway along the rope or the route? Because that would be fun to be able to shoot those guys from that position and them not to be able to retaliate. I don't know. I bet Cold Games has probably thought of that and it's not possible. Oh my god, you would not know it's April with this game, with the storm that's raging right now. So I'm seeing a little bit more wood over here. Should we go and look that way for a locked crate by the arch? I think so. I'd like a locked crate if we can find one. That's a good chance that we might have some electrical components in a locked crate. And it's so noisy. I'm not sure I want to fight rogues with all this noise going on. It's quite distracting. And I really can't hear many animals around me, unfortunately. We do need to get a chicken. Yeah, this has been good for wood at least. Gathering it off the ground is much faster than standing chopping. Even with the strength boost. Oh, it's so noisy. I really wanted to do more building, but we've made some good progress. Definitely made some good progress. I wonder how close I am to those rogues now. So there is a crate there I'm seeing, and then I'll go up the hill and we'll look over by the arch. I think they're just the other side of this. Oh, that's good. Okay, and some more wood. Nice. We've not really looted around here for a few days, so it's pretty decent for loot right now. Alright, so we're looking for a lock crate round here. Alright, I'm going to grab the wood. We do need a chicken as well. Whoa, that flash just coincided with me grabbing that piece of wood as I turned and kind of made me a bit dizzy, I'll be honest. We've got a piggy. Got a chicken. Right, I'm going to get the fibre and the crate, the bags that I'm seeing. There's one there for sure. Yeah, this one here. It's getting a little quieter now, the storm. It's amazing how distracting that is. Just for being able to listen for the sounds you need to in this game. Alright, a bit of woods. Huge roll of thunder. Just take it careful around here. More wood and a crate. Yeah, I'm going to go for that, I think. A bit more wood here as well. Let's check our food. Good. Couple of crates. Good. Well, one at least. Did I only see that one? I think it might have been this one anyway. Scrap, okay. Wood down there. A bit of scrap here, another crate there. Alright, so how are we looking for crafting? Do I need to craft up some planks maybe with all of this wood? Let's have a look. 27? Yeah, we can do a few of those. We'll get some cordage on the go. Alright. So we'll do the same run along here now. But I do need to be careful of those rogues. Ah, that was pretty good. There's a bag down there I want to stop and get. I think we're pretty good now for fibre and cordage. I'm gonna get this wood. We do have a bag there. I think I might go up the hill here. Okay, I definitely heard that bear. Oh, he's up here. Okay. Yikes, that's a bit scary when you see that. Grab a couple of plants as we run. Yep, thank you, bear. There's another one around here somewhere. There's so much wood. Oh my god, and we got a notification. Welcome, new subscriber. Alright, so how far back did you drop off? You're pretty close. You coming my way if I stand and do this? Okay, we're good. I'm going to move on. Yeah, we've completely avoided those rogues now. We've kind of gone all the way around them. But that means we can now head up here and have another look up this way for a lock crate. So I'd still love to get one of those if I can today. There's a bear up there. There's a berry. Might need that. We've got a couple of apples, I think, but I'll have the berry. I'll have an apple, actually. Alright, so let's look up here for a locked crate. Had some luck around here recently. I'll grab this fibre, though. I don't want to let myself get into the trap of not having any building materials again. We've got so much to finish on the builds that I'd like to make sure we can work on them when we want to. There's a berry. Alright, so this is the area I wanted to check. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I can actually concentrate now. Berry. Right, we've got a bear. Any sign of a locked crate? Let's have a quick look. Not seeing anything there. We need to work out exactly where our fortress is on the ground. So we should probably head over there at some point. But I want to go over there maybe earlier in the day. I don't want to head over as it's getting night time. I really want a bit more visibility. I think they're kind of there somewhere. Let me grab this, hopefully a couple of boards. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, we're starting to get a few. There's a cougar and a bag that I want, or a box. Is this a good place to look in the map? Yeah, look, there they are. You can actually see their base. I'm pointing right at it. Oh god. Alright, well we know where that is now. That's good, I think. It is definitely well out of the way of anywhere I'm gonna be running through, so that's kind of nice. Gonna head down here again. And the rain is back again. My goodness. Does not stop around here. Right, cougar is up there somewhere. Gotta be careful of that. Let's get this wood. I'm gonna grab you. There's the wolf. Yeah, let's leave them be, shall we? There's a bit of scrap. Lots of scrap around here. Oh, more of these. And I missed a couple. Now, are we going to have rogues come visit our base because of our shenanigans with the cable car? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'd love to get a chicken if we could. I see one just behind me there. I don't know that it's in the best position for me to run around and grab it, but lots of fibre. I think we're good for fibre for a while. Is that a bear up there? Oh, it is. It was a bear's bum, I think. Alright, where's that chicken go? Let's see if we can grab this chicken, I suppose. There you are. Can we grab you? Can I get lucky? Don't run to a bloody animal. Yes, I managed to grab it. That was a good catch. Lots of fibre. Lots of fibre. I'm going to run down here. Amazing, you can just run down a sheer hill like that. It's kind of funny. Now, do I run on the platforms here and make him run away? I mean, he should run away. Yeah, he did. Okay. I stay on here as well. I did put a window in this, by the way, next to the garage door. And I'm not sure whether I want to enclose this or just leave this open. Where's that coming from? That sounded like up there. Maybe over there, actually. Maybe... No, definitely that way. Can we see them from here? That's my platform. He could have walked around up here to go fishing, I guess. Could be a lone fisherman. Just walking back from somewhere. Alright, we better get checking on the fire. I'm gonna have to top up with wood now if I left myself any. I did, yeah. Oh, chicken, yep. Pop you in there. Welcome, chicken. I've got a bit of wood. And another one here. Hello. Hi. Okay, so I don't see any issue with those rogues coming over, but you never know. Let's drop off some of our loot and see how we did. So, 113 logs, not that many, but we're working on that. We've got 18 here prepared, ready to build with. I can definitely afford to make some more cordage. Got 186, but we're pretty good for now. And we already made a little bit. Let me make some more boards. Probably keep like 100 logs in here for the moment. Let's get this all dropped off. And how are we doing in here? I'm tempted to keep this going, to be honest. I can put these in, but I need output slots for these to go into. So I think what I'll do is I'll dump these in here for the moment. And we'll work on those a little later. Let's put these berries away and the apple. And yeah, we can have a liver and onion. And do we have time to do just a little bit of building? What do we want to work on? Do we want to work on the ceiling? That would be nice. I don't have many glass panels. What did I say these took? 7, okay. So we could make one of those. And if I work on this sandstone here. Yeah, it's not going to give us much, but it's okay. We need how much for? 4. Oh, no, we can make some. Look. I think that will be enough. That'll give me a little bit for repairs, plus that. Yeah, that's fine. That works out well. Let's leave that here. We got room for everything? We do. Yeah, good. Alright, so we've got one glass roof on the way. And we need just the materials for the other one. Making the panels. I'm going to need one of those. I am going to need a couple of scrap. And probably adhesive, yeah. And we've got no room for any bandages, so let's pop these in here. And we've got 3 of those ready. Another one. We need 2 more, and they're on the way. Oh, this is going to be so nice to get this done. am I going to have enough? Oh, hang on. It's wider, isn't it? Yeah, before I craft anything, let's go and see what this looks like in practice. I might just want to put a half on, like a normal flat ceiling. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to need to overlap. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, okay. All right, well, we'll go with what we've got. I'm going to have to make half ceilings and overlap them, I think. I like the look of it, though. I do like the look of that. Oh man, I forgot about that, about the width of this thing. It's a shame. Really what I could have done is these plus these at the sides, but I wanted this. I wanted the effect. Oh well. Right, okay. Well, we're gonna make these and overlap them. Much like we did the foundations. There's no other options. There isn't a half width one of those, unfortunately. Maybe it'll come in future. Who knows? Very limited options with the building sometimes. Right, let's get this place before it gets too dark. So, this, we need to bring it towards me and snap it into place like that. Yeah, it looks so good. Let me show you with the flashlight here. It's exactly what you want in a garage. But look at that. Almost where you're going to sit on the ATV is this in your face, but it looks so good against the side of the building. That's okay, we can overlap. So the next piece we'll put here and it will go here and have two of these sort of in the centre. I definitely like the look of the peak here. Has that real workshop look to it, so that's fine. Yep, we'll see how it looks when we have the materials. Okay, it's blooming freezing out there. I guess we can afford to put this on for a bit of warmth. And we'll put the light on. And there you can see how much better it looks once you've got the roof in. Yeah, it's fine. It works. Okay, so I need some liquid. We can just have some water. I need probably a liver and onions to bring me up to full. Let's go and check on how the chicken is doing. How's the fire doing? Yeah, not too bad. I'll put this light on. How you doing, chicken? You need food or water? You do a little bit. Let's give you some water out of the tank, and I'll get this cooked. Right, food-wise, what do we have? Do we have anything ready? We do. We can give you some carrots. One more. Oh, there we go. And extract a seed, and we'll pop that back down in here. Let me harvest another couple, and let me extract a couple of seeds. I need 3. And it's freezing and getting cold. Okay, let's pop the carrots away in there. That'll be for tomorrow's food for the chicken. Right, we're good on health. And that's finished. That's still going. So we need to start collecting some more sandstone so we can work on the rest of the roof for the garage. And I think that's probably where we're going to leave it today. Yeah, pretty good building episode. Happy with the changes that I've made over here. I would love to get some base lights, maybe some floodlights on this edge here, aiming down to this whole sort of wooden area so that we can just see what's going on, because it's incredibly dark. And I probably need another light on the wall maybe over here, because again, inside it's also very dark as well. And also 18 boards. We could work on either another power storage or another mass storage. We're going to need 12 to do one of those each. And we've got 18, so that's good. That's some progress. But I'm also going to need boards to craft these, the electrical components to craft these boards. And again, I want to start making some more solar, so that's also something we need to do. But anyway, that is it for now. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.